Welcome to week 4, guys. This week we're going to concentrate on probability. So we're going to start out the week with basic probability, and by that we're actually going to start with something as simple as rolling dice or flipping coins. And then we're going to kind of work our way up from there into a little more complex problems. We'll look at some things like compound events, we'll look at complementary events, independent events, and then even mutually exclusive events. So as you see, there's kind of a lot of vocabulary in this, so it's important that you understand what those terms mean so that when we're talking about are two things mutually exclusive, you're able to decide that. After we finish with the probability, we'll move into counting. And by counting, I mean there's two things called permutations and combinations, and that's what we're going to mainly focus on. You probably remember those problems at some point that say you have 4 kinds of meat and 5 kinds of cheese and 3 kinds of bread. How many different sandwich combinations can you make? Well, these counting methods are what's going to help us figure those out. So some of these that we start out with, you could maybe even write out all the possible combinations. But eventually when we get to things like how many different ways can you arrange the letters in Mississippi? Right. I really don't want to write out every possible combination. So permutations and combinations are going to be counting methods that help us find those really big values. And then we're going to transition that back into how does that relate to probability. So we'll need those counting methods to actually find how many times something can occur, and then we'll use that to figure out the chances of it actually happening. So that's kind of the layout of the content for week 4. Again, you've got a refresher at the beginning of the week, so make sure you refresh those skills that are going to be vital to being successful in this content. So spend your time on the refresher skills, and then as you're working, ask questions, post in the discussion board. Hopefully your classmates have some really good answers for you, and then I'm here as well, so let's jump into week 4.